Hi, guys, and welcome back to Live and Learn with Livy. Clearly, I am fucking Livy. Bitch, a few things I need to address at the top of this episode. Address. I don't know why I said dress. Address at the top of this episode. Number one, if you're watching on YouTube, I am also looking at my eyebrows going, what the fuck are those? I decided to try a new eyebrow product today, and it's just, let me just tell you, it's not hitting the way I thought she would hit. Okay, wait, also, you guys, I don't know what I did yesterday, but I fucked my jaw up so badly. So I am in severe jaw pain. Which is not great for my job because all I do is get paid to fucking talk, and like all I have to do is talk right now, and I'm like kind of scared because it keeps popping in and out of socket. So it's been a hectic 24 hours over here. It just has been a lot. My eyebrows are like way too fucking dark and my jaw is uncomfortable. So that's what I'm dealing with. How are all of you guys doing? I thought I'd start this episode with a little Love Island moment, like a little Love Island catch up. So let's go ahead and do that because last night is when they did the Stand on Business challenge and they had to like mail each other those postcards. Number one, does production just want everybody to hate each other this season? Because I'm super confused as to why we thought that would be a good idea. Like, everyone was so angry in the challenge, as they should be, because it's just a bunch of people getting confronted, and it's just like they're going to be angry. Like, I would also be angry. But let's just talk. Number one, I don't ship Alandria and Nick. Like, I don't ship them. I don't think like they had anything there. I think that they were just sexually attracted to each other, and that was not enough. And then let's talk about Alandria and Taylor. I love Alandria, but from the jump, it was very much giving the fact that Taylor never liked her, and just like the way that she had to be like, it's okay for you to put your hand on my leg, like those kinds of things. And it just like, I don't know. I do just see both sides of it where like, I understand why she's upset and she has every right to be because he never straight up told her like, I actually don't like you. Like he just kind of hung around her and was like, yes, she likes me. Maybe I'll get there. And then when Clark came in, was immediately like, oh, no, I like this girl. So like, I understand what he's doing where he's like, I like Clark. And they clearly had a connection right off the bat. But he should have been more upfront with Landry about that. And also, if I was Landry, I would also be upset about that. Because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Now, Shelly and Ace are giving me a headache. Number one, if my man wrote down a note to send to me and did it in front of the entire villa, immediately I'm fucking killing him. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, why would you do that? And those two just can't understand that, like, they cannot come to a mutual agreement about boundaries. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck am I watching right now? And they just, Shelly's mad because what if he did in the challenge, and like there's just no boundaries put in place, and everyone keeps saying boundaries, but no one's doing any fucking boundaries over there. So I'm just like, what are we doing? Also, I don't understand the Sierra and Nick hate. I'm not on the Sierra and Nick hate train. They kind of give me nothing. So I just like, they're kind of like Iris and TJ. I don't really care about them. But like, I keep seeing all over my timeline, like, oh, I'm unfollowing Sierra, all these things. Like, she's so calculated. I've seen Sierra on my TikTok for a while. I don't think Sierra's ever been calculated a day in her life. I just think that's how she acts. Like, I don't think she's doing anything wrong. And I think people are trying to like pick something apart to find something wrong with her. I don't know. It's actually kind of weird to see just everyone flip on everybody so quickly. It's like, you're allowed to like I can like Shelly and I can also like Huda at the same time. I don't have to like hate everybody. So it's kind of really weird to see the internet's reaction and just like the hate pieces that are going around about everyone. I'm like, okay, you guys are getting like besides Austin's, but it's just like everyone's getting like a little too caught up into it where it's just like, you're dragging these people you don't even know and like you're just assuming like, oh, she's in it for the money. Like, first of all, nobody I was in it for the money. I thought Jeremiah was. They're all in it afterwards to be famous and be influencers. Nobody goes on Love Island and goes, you know what, I want to live a private life after. You don't go on fucking reality. My jaw. You don't go on reality television and then go, actually, I want a private life after. Like, they know what they're signing up for. They know by being on the show, they're going to be big influencers. So being like, you know what, I cracked the code. Sierra just wants to be a big influencer. No, duh. They all want to be big influencers. That's why they went on the show. Duh. Like, it's a proven fact that if you go on Love Island, you're bound to be famous after. Anyways, that's just like how I'm feeling. Yeah, Iris and TJ give me nothing. I like Huda. I do like Huda. I also like Shelly. And I also like Alandria. Like, I like all of them. But honestly, my girl was Hannah, and they sent Hannah home. I said, Hannah's here to have a fun time. I guarantee you, if Hannah was still there, she would have won the whole thing with Pepe. Like, Pepe being like, I miss Hannah. And also, Grayson talking. I'm like, stop with you and your turtleneck in Fiji. Like, it's pissing me off. I'm like, just stop. She's like, I want a connection. I want a connection. Go on Hinge, girl. We didn't have to come to Fiji for this, okay? She's just really pissing me off for some reason. And I think it's because I'm so ride or die for Hannah, where it's like, you want Pepe to do all these things for you. Well, guess what, babe? He's not feeling it. He loves our girl Hannah down. He loves Hannah down. And that's just that. I'm really going to have to hold my jaw like this the entire episode because, like, bitch, I'm in pain. Don't ever say I'm not. You could say a lot of shit about me. Don't ever say I'm not a consistent ass bitch. Here I am, jaw pain and all. Ow. And I'm spewing my Love Island facts. Okay. Yeah. Also, I'm not on anyone's hate train besides Austin. No, but I just like don't like Austin at all. The way that they treated my Amaya Papaya, I love my Amaya Papaya, and they're all just being like, "You're too much. You're too much. You're too much." It's like, go get fucked. Like, who asked Ace to even speak? I don't think any time ever has anyone asked that man to speak. And what is he always gonna do? Speak, anyways. Yeah, I love Chris. I really, really like Chris. I think he's great. Brian is starting to grow on me because he defended Amaya. I'm real easy to grow on because as long as you defend my girl, I'm there for you. Anyways, that's just like what I'm thinking about Love Island so far. But like the producers really must want them to hate each other because that's the energy they're giving this season. Like that challenge was very unnecessary. Anyways, let's get into my birthday recap because we did have an extravagant little birthday situation. What? Okay, so my birthday week. So Tim and I were like, I told him, I was like, I want to do a funeral for my 25-year-old self. And then like this restaurant reached out to me on Instagram for influencer dinner. What influencer dinner is like I post something and they pay for everything. Like that's just that. And obviously I still tip because I'm a human being. But so I was like, okay, Tim's birthday's a week before mine. And I was like, let's celebrate the night before my birthday. Let's do this. And we'll be celebrating our birthdays together, having a funeral for our 25-year-old selves. Okay. So we did that. And one thing I didn't know was we get to the restaurant and they're like, oh, today is a Vanderpump Villa tasting menu. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, they're doing a Vanderpump Villa tasting menu. Like the chefs of Vanderpump Villa are here. And I'm like, okay, weirdly enough, like I really do love Vanderpump Villa. Like I watched it. I was like, Tim probably has no idea who the fuck these people are because Tim and I don't watch the same TV. And I was like, sure, like I guess we could do that. Like I guess we will do that. Because I'm all the way in fucking Soho right now in a dress where my titties are out. Like, yeah, I have they're like, you could come back. And I was like, no, it's a funeral for my 25-year-old son. Like, you don't get it. Like, you guys genuinely don't get it. Whatever. So Tim and I sit down. I'm like, this is giving like the time I took Tim and Sissy and I to Wicked 4D. I was like, this is the energy it is giving. Like, how are we randomly at the Vanderpump Villa tasting menu? Like, what the fuck? And Tim was like, wait, I love this show. I was like, wait, I didn't even know you watched this show. He's like, I had no idea you watched this show. And I was like, this is really up there with the time of like Wicked 4D and also the time I took Tim to go swimming with me and we ended up in a bathhouse. If you don't know what a bathhouse is, it's just like where a bunch of people fuck each other. Somehow Tim and I ended up there. And I was like, okay, this is really up there. But like we spoke with the Vanderpump Villa chefs for like such a long time. Like those guys are so nice. They're so gorge. And they were telling us all the Vanderpump Villa tea. And I was like, okay, wait, I love, love this. But I was like, of course, like in true me fashion, it's going to like the most random experience is going to happen. And you know what? We're going to sit the fuck back and enjoy it. Okay. Wednesday was my actual birthday. Sissy woke me up with flowers and cake. And she goes, okay, just so you know, like the cake's going to look a little weird. I go, what are you talking about? She was like, the delivery driver fucked it up. I look, like half the cake is missing. I go, did the man eat the fucking cake, Sissy? What are you talking about over here? And I was like, half the cake is missing. She's like, no, I know. I'm like, well, what the fuck happened to my cake? But then Sissy and I got coffee and went to a workout class, and I really, really loved the workout class. And then we went to the park after, and we swung on the swings because I said, I really just want to be a fairy and embrace my inner child. Also, my birthday was the luckiest day of the year. and a day to manifest. So I had to do that as well. And I'm like, obviously, like, that's not my birthday. Like, duh. So I'm like, okay, I already have good feelings about 26, like, headed into 26. I'm already feeling good because of, like, all those things. So, yes. And then at night, I was supposed to do a picnic in a park with all my friends. It was a fucking heat wave. And so I was like, okay, let's just do, we did it at my apartment instead, and I got everyone's snacks. We did cakes, we did cookies, and honestly, it was just so fucking fun to have everybody there celebrating my birthday. And I was like, okay, this just feels good. And after like last year's trauma, it felt very good. So that was a good birthday so far. And then Saturday was my birthday dinner, but Allie came into town. Allie came into town Friday. Came into town Friday. Allie and I, for months, have been planning our Din Tai Fung order. If you didn't see it, go look on my Instagram. I posted our Din Tai Fung order. One thing Allie and I share in common, well, a lot of things, but our love for Din Tai Fung, unmatched. Unfucking matched. Do I love Din Tai Fung? It's not even funny. No, genuinely, like, I'm going to walk you through my order, and you're going to be like, I'm sorry, are you and Allie 400 pounds? Like, what are you guys eating? We just always start off with black mango teas. Love Din Tai Fung's drinks, like their teas specifically, like absolutely love, because Allie and I are both iced tea girls. And then obviously cucumber salad. We do the green beans. We do the pork xiaolong bao. We do the spicy noodles and the spicy wontons. Am I forgetting something? Oh, we did the pork fried rice. It's a lot. Did I mention the green beans? The green beans are my favorite part. And then we did, I literally can't remember what else. Oh, and then for dessert, we each get our own dessert. Because yes, absolutely. If you've never had Din Tai Fung's chocolate dumplings for dessert, there's nothing better in this world. Like, there's genuinely nothing better than a chocolate dumpling from Din Tai Fung. Like, I genuinely don't think there's anything fucking better. So, and then after Din Tai Fung, we did dinner in the West Village by Taylor Swift's old apartment. It's literally stunning over there at Palma. It was so fucking good. And then we did drinks, and we just giggled all night. Like, it was me, Allie, Sissy, and Allie's friend Bree, who I love. I think she's so fun. And we just like giggled. And I was like, there's really nothing more I can ask for. Just like giggle, hang out. But then Saturday came around. That was my birthday dinner, and I almost killed Timothy because Tim was literally like almost an hour late to my birthday dinner. And I was like, Tim, like, you're lucky you're a sibling to me, because I actually wanted to punch him in the fucking head, but I didn't anyways. Because I just have like time anxiety. Like, if anyone's late, I just get like I just like panic, and it's just like not for me. But Emma got me these oracle cards, which is like, I'm like trying to describe it to you guys without, it's like, they're not tarot cards. It was like chakra cards basically. And so I was like, okay, we kept pulling them all night. And I was like, at first at dinner, I was like, okay, everyone's going to pull a card to see how their night's going to go. Like, let's see. And I pull like a good one. It's like gratitude, love, like whatever. Sissy pulls one like optimism. Allie's like soulmate pulls one. Tim pulls one, workaholic. Everyone's like, oh my God. And then Emma pulls one, impasse, which just means like in between, like you're in a really weird in between era. And I'm like, oh guys, put those back. Like, those are bad energy. Like, put those cards back, whatever. Let's pull different ones. Let's pull a new one. And Emma pulls a new one. Tim pulls a new one. They pull the same exact fucking card. Do you know how rare that is in a deck of like 52 cards? They pull the same exact tarot card. And as they did before, we were dying laughing, but we were doing it all dinner, and then we went to drinks after. We were doing it all drinks. Also, another reason I wanted to kill Tim, he was like, okay, let's go to this bar. And I was like, okay, let's go to the bar. And it's Pride weekend, mind you, okay? And we're in the West Village, and we're like, we want to do the gay bars in West Village on Pride fucking weekend. Like, not our best idea. And Tim's like, let's go to this one. And I was like, okay. So we walk there. My feet fucking kill. My shoes hurt. I'm like, bitch. Like, we can't be walking like this, Tim. And it's like $20 cover. We're like, ew, no, we're not paying that. So then we go to a bar I choose. Tim's like, it's feeling super homophobic over here. Like, lots of straights, Livy. I'm like, well, I hate to mention that I am straight, and normally like I love a gay bar, but I had done my research earlier in the night because I knew these bitches took so long to like pick what bar they wanted to go to and like what they wanted to do, and I was like, no, we're gonna go to this one, we're gonna do this one, whatever. We go to this one. Tim's like, it's feeling homophobic on Pride weekend. I'm like, fine, Tim, let's go to the other fucking bar that you chose. Like, let's go to that one. And so we go, Tim walks us all the way back to where we left for drinks. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill this man. And we get there. He takes us around the block, mind you. And we look at the line. The line is at least it's like a line as if I'm going to see like a fucking Chapel Roan concert. Like, and it was just like equivalent to Pride Weekend in the West Village. I get it. But I'm like, Tim, I fear I will kill you. And like, we're not doing that. Like, we're simply not. So then he's like, okay, let's just go back to the first bar we chose. I go, I hate you because my feet hurt so bad. I made Sissy switch shoes with me. She would never normally do that. But I was like, Sissy, I fear it is my birthday and like I need you to do this for me. Like I just beg of you to do this for me. And so she had to walk in my uncomfortable shoes in the midst of the West Village where all the gays are judging her as they should be because like the bitch had a toe out and like wasn't even walking correctly. And I was like, it is just like what it is. But we did end up having like the best night dancing at the gay bars. And like I did just love, like we did just have so much fun. I was like, this is like such a perfect weekend. But so right now I'm currently dealing with this fucking jaw issue. I like really can't even, you guys, I know I'm like the worst this episode because I'm just talking about my jaw, but like I've never had jaw pain in my life. But maybe that's why I can like unhinge my jaw as when I like suck dick as if I am like an anaconda, but that maybe I've always just had this jaw problem. Regardless, last night, it's a Tuesday night, and earlier that week, my manager was like, do you want to go to this event? They want to send over dresses and all those things, and I love the brand, so I'm like, yes, like I would love to go to this event. Now, this is going to be very influencer to-do list. This is going to be very like, okay, we got it, whatever, like you're bitching about this shit. Just bear with me, okay? And I'm like, yes, I want to go to this event. I want to do that. But then the event comes and I'm like, oh, like what's the Uber code for this event? Because they always cover your transportation. And she's like, oh, there is no Uber code. I'm like, oh, okay, the dresses come. I'm trying on the dresses. I'm on FaceTime with Allie and I'm like, wait a minute, like my full-on vagina out, my asshole out, my titties out. And like the dress is super cute though, but I was like, oh my God, I'm like so exposed. And I was like, normally like I'm fine with that when it's on my own terms, but I'm like, I can't do anything about this. I have to just show up to the event with like my fucking titties out. And I was just like not in a good mood. It was raining that day. I was just in a bad fucking mood. And I was like, the last thing I want to do is travel all this way for this event. But I'm like, no, I need to work. Like this is work. I need to get it together. Let me go to this event. And if you guys remember, I'm not a big event person to begin with. So I'm almost like mad at myself where I'm like, okay, wait, I have boundaries within events. Like, I don't know why I did this. I get in the Uber. Asshole on the seat of the Uber. And I texted my friend that. She goes, what do you mean asshole on the seat of the Uber? I go, bitch, asshole on the seat of the Uber. She's like, why aren't you wearing underwear? I am wearing underwear. Okay? But like my dress is so short that asshole is on the seat of the Uber. I'm like, okay, this can't be good. Like, I'm going to get fucking chlamydia from the Uber seat. Like, this is horrible. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm like, I'm going to actually kill somebody. And it's pouring rain. Absolutely pouring rain. I'm sitting too, titties out. I'm putting my bag in front of my titties so my Uber driver doesn't look back and see a fucking nipple in his eye, okay? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm just like not in the mood. I'm like, this dress is just not fitting correctly, whatever. And I'm like, let me do it. Let me just like, I'm like, I'll go to the event. I'll be there for 30, 40 minutes, whatever. And I'm like Ubering myself there. I'm like, not what I want to be doing on a Tuesday night. And then I'm like, okay, I brought my Subway shirt in case I wanted to Subway home, which my Subway shirt is just a shirt that covers me completely. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bring that just in case I do want to Subway home. And so then I'm at the event. Miserable. Can't lie to you. I'm miserable. I literally am like trying to make friends. It's just not hitting. It's just like not hitting. Actually, this one girl I really liked. She was really amazing. And I'm like, okay, I'm over this event. I'm here. It's in a small, dark, crowded room. Like, I just want to go home. My titties are out. But I'm right by this really good health food store called Loconut. I'm like, oh, I want to go try Loconut. So and I'm like, if I'm all the way in fucking Chelsea, bitch, I live uptown. I'm like 30, 40 minutes away from my house. I'm like, I'm going to go get Loconut. Like, let me go get Loconut. Okay. I get outside, raining. I go, fuck it. Like, I'm literally around the block from Loconut. Let me just get the fucking Loconut. Okay. So I'm like, let me put my Subway shirt on now. So I look absolutely fucking crazy, full beat, gorgeous makeup. And then I have my Subway shirt on and it's fucking pouring rain. So I'm wet. And I have my little, like, in my ballet flats with my little saddlebag. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? So I get to Loconut. They're like looking at me like, is this bitch okay? And because I'm genuinely dripping on their floor. They're like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? And I'm like, okay, Can I just get, let me just get this, let me just get this. And they made me wait for like 20 minutes and I was like, okay, fine. But like, I don't know what I was thinking the store was. I wasn't expecting it to be like a restaurant. So mind you, I'm in my fucking ballet fets, asshole out. My Subway shirt is longer than the actual dress that I'm wearing and I'm wet. And the people in the restaurant are just looking at me and I'm like, I could give a fuck, bitch. I've done worse. I could give a fuck. Let me get my burger wrapped in collard greens and let me get the fuck out of here, okay? And then I'm like, let me Subway home. I look outside, pouring rain again. And I look at the Subway times, 19-minute for the next Subway. I said, get me in a fucking Uber, bitch. Get me in an Uber. Mind you, I'm having a mentee because because I just did my budget earlier that day. I'm talking to ChatGPT. I'm like, bitch, like this doesn't feel like it's in the budget. She's like, girl, call it God's budget. I said, absolutely, chat. Abso-fucking-lutely. And then I was like, okay, if I'm going to get in the Uber, I have to edit like a bunch of videos. So I'm not just like in the whatever. And so that's exactly what I did. And I was just at the end of the night, I was like, I am exhausted. I've had my asshole out, my nipples out. I'm sure the fucking Uber driver has seen it. And that's when I said, you know what? I need to be more strategic with the events that I'm choosing for myself and like how I'm spending my time and how I'm spending my energy. Cause it was just not it. It was just not it, girls. Anyways, that's just like a little influencer to-do list. Let me fucking rant my little ass off. And it was just, if my nipples weren't out, I feel like I would be like a little bit in a better mood, but I just fucking wasn't. Okay. Now let's just like get into things I'm focusing on. I know this is like a really random episode, but like is what it is. Reading, cleaning my space always. I feel like I've always done that, but I just want to spend more time specifically. Like after this podcast, I'm going to shower and then I'm going to read this book that I've been reading, The 5-Star Weekend. I actually really, really love it. If you have any books below that I should be reading, comment them. Cause like, give me all the books, bitch. Damn. And then spending more time outside. I really want to like limit my phone time because I just feel like I'm always on my fucking phone. And that's just like something I really want to get better at of like, okay, let me get off my phone. Let me be present and let me just be more in the moment. It is the 4th weekend and I do just kind of want to relax, but I also feel like I've been relaxing and I do want to just get back onto like my content grind. I feel like I've been kind of off of that recently, but at the same time, it's like, let a bitch fucking relax. As I'm sitting here holding my jaw this entire episode, you're like, yeah, maybe take a minute to yourself, bitch. You're over here clenching your goddamn jaw. And then, budgeting. Like I mentioned, no one really taught me how to do a budget for myself. No wonder I blew through so much money. No one was like, oh, maybe budget. No one once said that to me. I remember I was on the phone with my business manager like a couple weeks ago and I was like, where's all this money going? She's like, well, you spent $2,000 on Amazon last month. What the fuck? Oh, my jaw. What the fuck am I spending $2,000 on Amazon for? I said, you got me fucked up. You have me fucked up. I couldn't even account for it. I could not even account for it. I said, let's get the budget in place. So me and Rocket Money did our budget together. And honestly, I'm feeling so much better about like my finances and my financial situation after I'm like getting my shit together with like me. This should be a Rocket Money brand deal. Fuck. And it's not. Wait, I just had like a horror film. Oh, okay. Not a horror film, but I was like, what if this podcast wasn't recording? Okay, you guys, I'm going to go and ice my jaw because his jaw is like in fucking pain right now. But I love every single one of you. Have a great day, night, evening, whenever the fuck you're. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I promise to be better back with better episodes, bitch. I'm going through something right now, clearly. But I love every single one of you. Have a great day, night, evening. And I'm really grateful for all of you. So thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for Itchy. Thank you for everything. I love you so fucking much. And bye, guys.